we tend to look at our clients and wonder what they look for. And really the answer lies in one word. Make me go wow. And as a supplier of services today, with information being everything to a business, you realize that to make your end client go wow, your end client is your customer's end customer, you really need to spend a lot of time understanding who the customer is. And what we explore with our clients is their understanding based on the information they have available, not limited to their own databases, not limited to their transactional systems, what they know about the client and what they need to know about the client. In the last year, the one recurring theme from every customer we've spoken to has been, how do we analyze this enormous amount of data that sits out there, get a kernel of truth, and then in very rapid order make tiny changes? Nobody wants to run a 5-year project to launch a new product today, where I can satisfy my customer and keep him saying wow. So it's not getting the wow once. Big bang, get a wow once, hygiene, client is happy, happen for a year, and then he loses interest in you. So how do you engage a client? And that's a process of continuous interrogation of what my market does. So take examples. We talk to retail customers and we ask them, who do you sell to? And they say, anybody who walks into my store. So yes, I've got a pull strategy. I make people come to the store. But the store is expensive. And a store needs a footprint in every city in the world, multiple stores in multiple cities. And the client's faced with the conundrum of, where do I spend my money? So a lot of them look at digital. And digital engagement basically means getting guys to come and browse the web and buy from you. Well, not that simple, because how do you get somebody to come to you when you don't know he's out there? So let me come back to the question of, do I know my customer? So finding out who the customer is, finding out why he's a customer, finding out what he would be a customer for, and finding out what will excite him so he or she comes back and buys again and again, or interacts with me again and again for a commercial transaction, is an entire journey by itself. And that's why you apply design thinking. You look at the dimensions of what a customer implies. You look at your product and you see how many potential people there are out there who are various forms of customers for it. You look at your information base and you say, given this data that I have, can I monetize it? Can I sell what I have learned about people back to other people who need it? And that touches every aspect of your business. It touches your people, it touches your process, it touches your technology, and it leverages your knowledge. And it leverages two parts of knowledge. Knowledge acquired by doing the transaction and knowledge acquired by trying to understand why people use that service. It's the second part of it that is the most complicated. And that's the one that creates the continuous wow factor. So in the last year, every client I've interacted with has asked me, how do I beat competition by making the customer want to like what I do just that little bit more than everybody else is when I can't physically meet him. Because the largest proportion of my business will in the long run be impersonal, it'll be digital, it'll be on the web, it will be without my ever physically interacting. And most processes, most learning, most ways organizations structured themselves was to create physical interaction, as I'm doing now, talking to you. By engaging with you, even though I don't know who's out there looking at me right now, I try and find ways, I seek ways to engage you. What if I can't do that? What if my product stands with a multitude of other products and services by itself on the web and has to draw you? So selling to one. Can you imagine the amount of information I need to have if I have to sell to 6 billion people on the face of this earth? And I'm going to sell 100 things in 100 different avatars, different forms in which they take, in which they buy something for a different reason. That's a challenging world. And the technology is there for it. All the tools are there for it. It's just our adapting our minds and thinking differently to approach the problem from the other end, which is the client's end. And now you actually have to do it sitting in the client's shoes. You don't have the luxury of doing it on a whiteboard and putting clients into an amorphous box that says 10,000 customers in a segment. It's a segment of one. And the one changes the moment you offer the service because you raise an expectation. That's hygiene. Everybody must meet that expectation. So every day you have to exceed it. You know what? I enjoy doing that.